everyone, it's Janet Wakeland with RemarkablyCreated.com. In today's One Take Wonder video, I am going to showcase for you all of the products in the brand new 2017 Stampin' Up! Holiday catalog. I am not doing a face-on video. We're going to do something a little different because I really want to get the products up close and personal to you. So I tried to set a little festive scene. Instead of me and my cute little hat and umbrella, I've got my little Santa hat. I've got a couple of little fairy lights that may be a little hard to see, but we tried to make a little festive mood for you. The catalog that I'm referring to is this one right here, Creativity Delivered. And it is 55 pages of amazing products for the fall, for Halloween, for Christmas, you name it. There's so much good stuff in here. And what I love about this catalog is all of the coordinating product, not just within the catalog, but the cross-coordination back to the annual catalog. I'm going to do tonight's showcase again just a little bit different. I already mentioned it's not going to be FaceTime, but I'm going to take you first through all of the stamps, then all of the bundles, then all of the papers, and then what I call all of the goodies, even though it's all good stuff. So now let's start first with all of the stamps in the catalog. So we've got our Darling Christmas stamp here. And then there's a red rubber stamp. Christmas of Happiness, and this is going to pair perfectly with the Christmas Pine set in the annual catalog. Wise Men from Afar, and you're going to see a set in the catalog called Night of Bethlehem, and this is going to go perfect with that. Sugar Plum Dreams, lots of little ballerinas and nutcrackers. It's going to be perfect for those. Then we have the perfect stamp set for all of your ugly Christmas sweater parties and events and just for fun cards and gift tags. So Deck the Halls with Christmas Sweaters is that one. And then another fun stamp set. We've got our little light bulbs and To You with Wishes All Aglow, Light the Season. So just clever little sayings. Another one is our little package, and this will coordinate with one of our square framelits, and May Your Season Sparkle. You're going to see a lot of metallics in this catalog, so again, a lot of the greetings and things will mix and match to the sweets that are in the catalog. Here we go with our Mistletoe Friends. Aren't they adorable? Oh, they just need to be watercolored. So much fun. For all of the pet lovers out there, we have Santa Paws. This is a tree with all kinds of animals stacked. Our cute little puppy, our kitty singing. Here comes Santa Paws. For our people down south, we've got a little beachy Christmas. So we've got our little beach shack and a little pine tree with seashells on it. So this is a really one. Who needs snowflakes when you have seashells? Isn't that amazing? Another pretty one. This is a little old-fashioned. The Merry Christmas. It looks like it's a fireplace scene. So a little old-fashioned feel to it. This beautiful one is going to go way beyond Christmas. This is the two-step stamp so that this image here overlays on top of this image. And you're going to be able to, of course, lay other things on top of that as well and die cut it with our circles. Another one with a nostalgic retro feel. We have our Christmas in the Making. Isn't she beautiful? Reminds me of June Cleaver from Leave It to Beaver. Some of you may not be old enough to understand that. And if you're watching in our European or South Pacific market, I'm not sure if you had Leave It to Beaver on your television shows or not. I know when I was living in Germany on Armed Forces Radio, we were very limited on what I got to see. Every Good Wish, you're going to see lots of beautiful greetings as well. And then another that is just a stamp set is our Good Tidings. And it's another one of those ones that layers. And this one has a really neat kind of watercolor look and feel to it. So that's the first set of stamps. Let's set these off to the side. Let me set them off to the side here. Oops. And of course they're going to slide. Then a couple more holiday stamps. We have Creep It Real. Brush Your Fangs for all the dentists out there. Creep It Real, Trick or Treat. It's a fun Halloween set. Gourds, for those of you who love fall. Fall is my favorite season, so this one's going to be so much fun to work with. And I can also see the embossing paste that I just did videos on being used on that. Same thing here. We can make some kind of three-dimensional white teeth. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Count My Blessings. And I love the font in that, but this is just gorgeous. And again, way beyond that, I can see beautiful sympathy cards, fall birthday cards with that. Thinking of You, so beautiful, beautiful set there. And then another one, this is Wonderful Life. And this one is going to take you beyond Christmas. We have Just Married in there. We have a thank you, Mr. and Mrs. So we have the little car where the cans can dangle behind it. We do have some pumpkin gourds. We've got some different little elements there too. So, and the Road to Happiness is Better Together. So a beautiful anniversary set as well. This one goes with our coffee framelit and stamp set in the annual catalog. Look at this. Christmas cheer, witch's brew, a cup of, party, perk up. So this one's going to be a lot of fun with that. So you're going to want to make sure that you have the coffee bundle. And another one. This is another great one that covers 4 seasons. We've got Valentine's. Pick your potion, merry and bright, and then the cute little elf with his happy holidays sign. Here is another one for you, the little things. Great tags, but again, you're going to have sweets for my sweet, which could be for a birthday, could be Valentine's treats. We've got a Halloween, and then we've got made extra special just for you. Again, that could be any kind of homemade craft. It's not just any holiday. It's not holiday specific, so that can be thing. And then, of course, we have Christmas tag for your Christmas treats. This stamp set here was designed by Linda Bowen, our $1 Million seller. $1 Million sellers all get to design a stamp set and have it in the catalog. So this is a great one here. I know this one's going to get put to great use in my place. What's the holidays without beautiful pine trees? And this one, again, there's 3 sets that layer together. And this is going to be another one that embossing paste is going to work absolutely wonderful on. So you're going to want to make sure that you've seen my embossing paste video. Another one that would coordinate with our coffee set, Hug and a Mug, is not necessarily die cut, but the greetings and all of that will all work well together. And so you've got great tags, and of course it's always fun to give hot cocoa gifts and things like that during the holidays. We have this absolutely beautiful metallic suite, and this is the stamp set to coordinate with it. And this is going to be a great one, again, beyond the holidays. You're going to have New Year's, you're going to have wedding, you're going to have just the circle elements that coordinate with our layering circles. And then look at these beautiful birds. Of course, we think partridge in a pear tree, but again, the birds could go with any of the beautiful sentiments that we have, especially, like this one right here could be a great one. Just, thinking of you, the bird sitting alone, so it could be a great I miss you stamp set. So lots and lots of single stamp sets. Not everything is a bundle in this catalog, but we do have bundles. We have lots and lots of bundles. The nice thing about bundles is that you can buy them as a cost savings bundle, or you can purchase the elements individually. Maybe you just want the stamps, or maybe you just want the framelits. So again, bundles are saving you 10%, but you can also buy them individually. I've gone ahead and already opened them so that you can see them. This is our seasonal lanterns. And again, we've got Hanukkah with the menorah, autumn greetings, twinkle and glow. So a lot of those things, again, are going to mix and match with other sets. We've got different elements to put inside of those lanterns, and we've got some beautiful die-cut elements. This one here, Hearts Come Home for Christmas. This was a wildly popular sample that I posted from the Thailand Trip Inspiration Room featuring this. It was a whole bunch of houses layered. And so these are what we call edgelets, and they're going to create some beautiful holiday sceneries. These ones are also great. These type of edgelets are great for your pocket style scrapbooking, and also to create mats and frames for your traditional scrapbooking. So that's our Hearts Come Home. Then another bundle. Everybody loves mittens. When we think of the holidays, we always think of it being a little chilly, and I love the smitten. So again, we could carry this over to February. I know here on the East Coast, January, February, March can be our coldest months, so I can very easily see using the mittens January and February for me. And then, of course, it has the coordinating framelits. And then anybody who knits is going to love that set. Another bundle here is our Snowflakes sentiments and beautiful sentiments. And then it's got this gorgeous border. Again, think Project Life pockets, think beautiful tags, of course, very elegant cards. Look at that little swirl. This little border here you're going to see used on all kinds of projects. It's going to be so perfect to add just tiny little dotted elements and then a little mini tag for you. I love these size tags. They're so cute as an extra element on cards. So let's keep going. This one here has got so many crazy pieces. This is called Iconic Christmas, and it looks just kind of like like strobe lights to me when I first look at it. But what it is you've got these different elements then that cut and they work with this large Christmas tree. And then again, you've got another cute little tag. So that's our iconic Christmas. Keep going. Oh, this was one that had amazing samples in Thailand, and I'll post a few of them. But we have Brightly Lit Christmas, and you've got some banners that will hang. So if we've got the post here, we put the little line across, and then we've got these banners that can hang. We have the lamp post, okay? We have different bows and different elements. And then I love that you can also build your own lamp post with these elements. This little one here looks, we'll have to try it. It looks like it may cut that out, and this looks like it may cut this out. We're going to have to play and see. I'm not 100% convinced. They may be totally separate, but we're going to find out. That's one of the reasons why it's fun to get the product early so you can play. This is the night in Bethlehem that I mentioned. Look at these. That's beautiful. And then, of course, you've got the nativity. You've got your traditional faith-based greetings, your stars. Very, very beautiful. And again, that's going to go with the other stamp set that I showed you. This one has my heart racing. My daughter is a French horn player, and so just to see that element alone, I would have bought it just for that French horn. I can't tell you how many scrapbook pages are not done yet that this will find its way onto. And then, of course, it's got some musical themed elements that go with it. So I was excited to see that French horn. This one is absolutely adorable. We've got our Santa Builder framelits. Got a little line if you want to hang Santa's laundry out. You've got that. We've got some little face pieces. I love him in his little union suit, his little lawn john. So you've got all these elements. And then, of course, you've got coordinating framelits. And again, lots of little tags. And then these are going to make perfect little edges on your tags and things. So really, really cute one there. Another one that's really going to find it's going to earn its keep, I guess is what I'm trying to say, is tags and trimmings. So you've got all these greetings, and these greetings are designed to fit on this stocking. And then this stocking has an element here that's reminiscent of our old pillow box. And what it does is it fits on the back of the stocking, and it makes a stocking box. How cool is that? And it is sized that you'll be able to put a a gift card down inside of it. You've got your jingle bells. The stocking has the extra framelits for the toe and the heel so that you can quickly and easily create custom stockings. So that one is going to be just a fun way to gift wrap. And I love finding clever ways to give gift cards, so that one's going to be perfect for it. This is one that you've already been seeing, the Carols of Christmas and Card Builder framelits, just because it's available for customers to order this month. So if you need a Christmas fix before September 1st, this is one of the 2 ways to get your Christmas fix. I'll talk to you about the second way at the end, but this is one of 2 ways to get your Christmas fix. And then another amazing set, ready for Christmas. Lots of little elements for those of you who love to build very detailed cards. Maybe you like to even do little miniatures and scenery. This one's great. And look at the tree. Look how big this tree is. How much fun is that? And then, of course, the puppy and the staircase. So lots and lots of elements in Ready for Christmas. We're almost done with our bundles. Lots and lots of stuff. Can you see just how much amazing stuff is there? And then this is our Christmas quilts. And again, this is another one of those sets that for quilters is going to go way beyond the holidays. It has 2 little greetings. Have yourself a Merry Little Christmas and Peace. That would be holiday based. But then we have When Life Gives You Scraps, Make a Quilt. And so that's going to be, of course, non-holiday. And then all the elements. You're going to be able to build all kinds of fun quilts with this. And it does have the pieces. So you can stamp them. You can just cut them. So really, really fun elements with that. So let me put these back in this bucket so that they don't slide around on us. And let's move that off to the side. So we do have some more bundles. This one, I always think of glamping when I see chandeliers, but look at this beautiful chandelier. And again, multiple seasons. 'Tis the season to sparkle. Love is in the air. Hang in there is just generic. Happy Halloween, merry and bright. And then look at that. No cutting that chandelier. I cannot wait to see what that's going to look like. The same thing with the little lights that dangle and hang. This is going to be amazing. And just so you might want to see it up close, these little danglies that would hang from the chandelier actually have hearts on them. And then you've got your pine boughs. And remember, there's 2 sets with pines in them. You've got your raven, so for Halloween. So again, a lot of mixing and matching and cross coordination. So before you place an order, you're going to want to make sure that you've really looked at the annual catalog and the holiday catalog really closely to see what other things might work really well with it. Or as you're trying to decide between, you know, one stamp set or one bundle or the other, you may want to see what you have on your shelf that's going to work with what's in the holiday catalog, again, because of that cross coordination. This set here, Seasonal Chums, is very much like our, I think it's called A Little Wild in the annual catalog. And again, it's got a Halloween image. Snowmen can go beyond into January. For your scrapbooking, you've got your little reindeer. Your sweet can tie into any kind of treat. And these make little tags. They fold over on themselves and they have the little circle. Or, of course, you can just make a little snip with your scissors and cut them apart and have just the front or the back of those elements. So that's another bundle. Pick a pumpkin, and then the patterned ones. So you've got your beautiful pumpkins. You've got some smiley faces, or pumpkin faces. Not all of them are smiley. Some of them are supposed to be scary. And then you've got your die cutting elements to work with that. And you've got your little swirls to make it look like a pumpkin patch. And is that this? Okay. And then the other one, I watched Stampin' Up's video on this today because I was just, I'm like chomping at the bit. This is just so elegant and so pretty. And it's called Graveyard Gate, and there's all kinds of cool things that you can do to open this, but it's also just this beautiful ornate gate. I'm headed to New Orleans this weekend to see my daughter, and I know that I'm going to be seeing a lot of wrought iron and a lot of things like this. So I can't wait to do some scrapbooking with these elements, and the same thing here, a lot of the beautiful old cemeteries in New Orleans. But you've got graveyard goodies, open if you dare, have a haunted Halloween. Of course, it's got the image that you can do your invitations if you're having a Halloween party. So then something else fun that is in the catalog, we have 3 bundles that are punch bundles. And I know people love, love, love punches. So if you're not into Halloween, but you like furry things, we have this really, really fun cat punch. And I'll show you something cool about that here in 1 second. And we have the Spooky Cat stamp set. Cool background texturing images. The owl, this owl actually sits on the branch of a designer piece of paper. Happy Halloween. So just some clever, clever saying. So let's borrow a piece of our Halloween paper while we have this out for just a second. This is one of the pieces of our Halloween paper. And when I turn my punch upside down, being careful not to catch my fingers in this opening, I can go ahead and I can die cut my cat right from the designer paper. How cool is that? Isn't that amazing? And then the other thing that I was telling you about is, let's see real quick, and we'll go back through the paper in just a second. Let me just find this one element. So this paper here in the pack, oops, let's turn it this way. This branch that goes across, the owl here is designed to sit right on that branch. How cool is that? I love that kind of outside the box thinking, and just another neat way of cross-coordinating our products. So fun, 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 fun. So that's that one. And let's set that aside. We'll come back to our papers in just a minute. Then one of the things that we have, excuse my arms, I'm looking up in the camera and I realize that you can see my chubby little arms. But anyway, we have Labels to Love and Merry Little Labels. And again, no peeking, to, from, eat, drink, and be merry. So this one's kind of more all holidays. And then this one again has some different seasons. Love, Give Thanks, Halloween, Made with Love. It's got a generic one that you can use some of their elements, or of course any other greeting that would fit. And then there's a coordinating stamp set. So we've got that going on. And then the stamp set that was one of the most popular orders during the first day of pre-orders is Painted Harvest. And this makes an absolutely stunning 2-step sunflower, 2-step leaves. You've got your pretty ferns and just really sweet sentiments that go with it. And then it's got a coordinating leaf punch. So that's another fun, wonderful, wonderful thing. We'll put that back. And then we have 2 really, really pretty embossing folders, or textured impression embossing folders, TIEF. This one is one large snowflake, and it looks like this. It's one of the traditional sized ones. And then this is what it looks like embossed. I couldn't wait. I had to go ahead and do that. This cardstock is cut 4 inches across, so you can see that it just fits 4 inches across. And this is 5 1/4, so you can kind of see just how big it is. So again, this is 4 inches and this is 5 1/4. So you've got that little space there. So that's our really, really large snowflake. And then the other one to tie in with the quilted pieces is one that's called Quilted Top. This is one of our 6x6. It's one of the standard widths. It's not one of the thick dynamic ones. And it makes this really pretty quilted top look. So that's our 2 new impression folders. So now let's set those aside. And let's go ahead and let's check out all of the designer papers that are in this. Of course, we've got our cute little cat. So this is our Halloween paper. And again, I like that some sides, this is kind of a very nice generic pumpkin pie, and so this is going to go great with some of my fall items. It's also going to be great with the pumpkin pie foil. Anything else that's got pumpkin pie in it, so it's pumpkin pie and vanilla. Again, just generic dots. So again, things that are not Halloween on the opposite side. I love that. We've got our little potions, and we saw that in a couple of different ones. And just something else wild, can easily not be Halloween. We've got our stripes. This one has Trick or Treat or Halloween written all over it. And then it just repeats because there is 2 of every sheet in 12 by 12. So then another paper. This is our sunflower fall paper. And I don't have the names memorized and I don't have my bifocal, so I apologize, guys. But this is a beautiful swirls, and this one was hand painted by one of our artists. So she actually hand painted all of these and then created the paper from them. Look at that. Look at the swirl. And it is distressed, so it's got all these kind of, looks a little bit like watercolor washes and staining. And we've got our harvest wheat. And then we've got black chevrons. And look at this. We can pull this back out. Look at how that goes together. So even the cardstock coordinates between itself. We've got our realistic pumpkins. And then on the back side, we've got squares. And again, these squares can be fun little birthdays. So I could see using this with the a little wild stamp set, even like the cute little bicycle with a blue bike on it. So my brain's kind of flying right now. You've got your acorns. What's that movie, Ice Age? That's what brings Ice Age to mind. There's another one with that fun distressed look. It's kind of a theme throughout the catalog this year. And look at these. Look at that. I mean, that'd be pretty with the daisy punch. That'd be pretty with any of the flowers. One of my favorite greeting sets in the catalog is the one that says, I'm sorry, that has all the sympathy. This is just a really soft, elegant card that brings to mind sympathy for me. And then look at the green. Oh, the little magical mermaid's going to be so fun on that one. She's going to be swimming through that paper. We've got our beautiful realistic sunflowers. And then look at that. So let's put these together this way. But again, it can just be traditional birthdays or anything. That doesn't have to be fall. So that's our fall paper. Then the next one is the one that's part of a suite. And I'm sorry I don't have them all committed to memory, but the moment you open the catalog, it's very, very obvious what they are. So this one, again, non-traditional colors for Christmas. You've got black, old olive, and whisper white. But again, it's going to go non-traditional, so you're going to be able to do some really cool masculine cards. You're going to be able to do some really cool garden kind of projects with flowers and things like that, and you're going to be able to mix and match. I've been thinking Halloween with this one, and I can't wait to give myself a little sassy black cat here on the plaid. So we've got our plaid, and on the back side we have some snowflakes. We have our kind of dots here on diagonals, and we've got different kind of starry night. And I think it's going to be really pretty with the Bethlehem set because it was nighttime. That's why they could see the star in the sky, right? We've got just this one, to me, add a little pop of Berry Blast or a little pop of Lemon Lime Twist, and you're going to be able to do all kinds of greetings with this one, not just the holidays. So I am really loving this. Plus, you're going to be able to come in here with daubers and color it, or markers, or brayer it, so you can easily alter that. Look at that. Isn't that just a fun check? I love this. A couple years ago, we had what's called a doctor's bag for our big shot that was this kind of check. I love, love, love this. And then the stripes. Stripes are great for your scrapbooking because they create natural lines for journaling and natural lines for greetings and things like that. So this is a nice broad stripe that's going to be perfect for your scrapbooking. And then we've got our tiny diagonal lines, but again, you can kind of write tiny if you wanted to. And then on the back side, we have our Christmas trees. Oops, and then there's one more paper. So we've got a green version, and then we've got some more snowflakes. So that's kind of a non-traditional Christmas, but look at this fun black and white ribbon that kind of looks like keys on a piano, so it'll go great with our musical, but it's black and white, so again, it's going to look great with our little cats. It's going to look great with our Halloween paper as well as with this suite here. So let's keep going. Another pack of paper that we have is this amazing musical melody. And when we think of Christmas, a lot of us think of all of our beautiful Christmas songs, Silent Night, Jingle Bells, Deck the Halls, all of those things. And so music is always such an integral part of the holiday, so it's great to have this paper. And so we have black and white versions. And we have the thing here, and there's actual scores from the real music. And then on the back of them, we have just greetings. And then we have the reverse of that. So all kinds of musical sheets. And then I love this paper here. Just a real fine script. So and this one's a little different in that you have multiple sheets. So it's packed a little different, a little thinner than our traditional designer papers, and you get more of each print, which is going to be great if you're doing multiples for the holiday. Then for our traditionalist, we have some of our more nostalgic designer papers. This one here looks like all the little things you would find behind the doors on an advent calendar. And on the back, look at that red paper. Isn't that fun? Again, the journaling and the greetings, and they go great together. This one just, you're going to just easily be able to freehand cut these out for little tags, or just a really, really fun paper. And on the back, we have our snowy scene. And then here we have our Nutcrackers. And I know some people were saying, I don't think of black as a Christmas color, but what we don't always think about is the fact that there is a lot of black in our Nutcrackers. Santa's boots are black. His belt is black. Of course, some of us got coal for Christmas and you had black. So we have seen black used alongside different elements. Look at all the yummies. Makes you hungry. Makes you want to go bake Christmas cookies. And of course that's going to work with our baking set. That's a really fun plaid. This is Lemon Lime Twist. Is that cool? Oh, yeah, baby. There. And then look at the cute little cars. We saw a set with cars in it, so they're going to tie together. And then this is a really fun color. It's like our really palest green, and you've got smoky slate and basic gray. This is a really, really neat color combination. These threes you'll be able to punch out with the little circle punches. And then we've got the coordinating little candies, peppermint candies on the other side. Almost done with our papers. This one here I think is going to be a huge favorite. This one is all metallics. Let's see if I can tip it so that you can catch the light. So we've got our metallics, and these are single-sided, okay, a little bit heavier. So we've got our snowflakes, and again, this one is packaged, so 3 of a kind. Look at this metallic. Who doesn't want to make gift bags out of that? So, okay, there's our big, beautiful leaves, and this is champagne, silver, and gold are the colors used, and you're going to see why. You've got, can be snowflakes, can be 4th of July, could also be, you know, New Year's celebrations with your fireworks. And then we have a new foil paper, and it's called Champagne. And it's going to be a little hard to see in the lighting here, but what I did was I tried to contrast it with the silver for you so that you can see that there is definitely a difference, because sometimes when you first look at it, you're thinking, oh, is that silver? But trust me, in the light of day, it is champagne, and it is absolutely stunning. So there's that paper. Then Stampin' Up! Is really good about providing us with coordinating cardstock. In this case, lots of 12 by 12, because it is the season of making gift bags and making gift boxes, as well as a lot of memory making and scrapbooking happen. So we've got Oud Olive paired with craft paper. We have 12 by 12 real red, and then 12 by 12 pumpkin. And then one last pack of paper for our traditional holiday, as well as that we have our little paper stack that coordinates with the quilted paper, but of course it's just nice traditional holiday colors. You can do all kinds of fun stuff with it. And of course, some things are not holiday. It just depends on what you decide to do with them. You can make them holiday by using them with holiday, or make them non-holiday by using them with something else. So that's that. So now let's take a look at the goodies. I am an absolute fan of the goodies. Two of the goodies first are our two kits. We have this quick and easy card kit here that coordinates with this stamp set. Stamp set is available on its own. You don't need to purchase the kit to get the stamp set, which is great because I've been just really playing with these greetings. You're going to see some samples in a day or two with these greetings. But it has everything that you need with the exception of scissors to snip the trim, and you may want a little extra adhesive to put things together. So that's a great kit. And then you're going to want to fire up the hot glue gun in order to make these absolutely beautiful 12 ornaments. They can either be ornaments on a tree in the lobby, they can be gift tags, package trims, all kinds of pretty stuff. But again, it's got everything that you need with the exception of your hot glue. So you're going to need that. Stampin' Up! Has two of the most versatile colors that you'll need this holiday season. You've got your Real Red and Old Olive markers. We also have Memories and More. These make quick cards. They also make for quick memory keeping. If you take a few minutes, you could actually have a book all done and just drop photos in. It's got self-adhesive stickers, and then it's got 6x6 cards. So you can do some fun things. We've got a couple your kids can make some list on. But again, just nice, fun elements here. And there's lots and lots of them. I'm just going to go through them kind of fast. You've got some of your metallic acetate ones. And so you can see lots of that. So that's our Memories and More. And you can do cards with them, gift tags with them. You, of course, can do Project Life with them, scrapbooking, things like that. I left these together for right now so you can see how they come packaged. But we have two new trims. We have our silver and our red trim. So this is our Tinsel Trim in silver and red. I kept talking a lot about the metallics. These are the metallic Snowflakes. This was one of the top items pre-ordered by demonstrators today. We really do like to jump on their holidays. So you've got all of these. I think there's 24 if I counted right, or if I remember right, but I believe there's 24. Yep, there's 24 in the package. And I like that they're neutral on the other side, so I can sponge, I can change the color. I could make these a deep navy blue, and they're not metallic on the other side, so I will be able to adhere ink to them. But I have the metallic on this side, but then I have some creative options on the other side. Another element for us to use, we have these really fun felt items, which are going to be really pretty on gift tags and your gift boxes. This is the time of the year I focus a lot on handmade gift tags and handmade packaging. So you've got some really fun items there for that. We'll keep going. These are some little wooden embellishments that go with the lamp post and that whole suite. Oops. But you've got your little Nutcracker packages. And remember that all of the wood elements can be used naked or they can be embellished and colored, glittered, Winkastellaed, all that kind of good stuff. We have this really pretty, and let's see if I can get this, there we go. We'll put that back together. Really nice black crochet trim. Let's see if I can lay it across this if that helps you see it. Stampin' Up! Has videos on a lot of these products, so you're going to want to search for the Stampin' Up! Site and take a look at some of these up close. They don't have videos for everything, but they have a lot to kind of give you a more in-depth detail. These are some little elements to use in silver and gold. Keep going, keep going. We have some nice thin Real Red ribbon. And again, like I said, on these ones in particular, I wanted you to just to see how they come. Okay, let's get this paper off, Janet. So, there you go. Nice thin Real Red, kind of a taffeta ribbon, and is that what they're calling it, taffeta? Solid ribbon. They're not calling, they're just calling it solid ribbon. So we have that. Then we have these metallic washi tape and different, you have copper, gold, and silver, and then this one is the champagne. So you've got all four of the metallics in solids, and then you have kind of a whitey vanilla with some gold in it. We have some great little sprigs. They're going to look really cute on your box tops and things like that. So we've got some fun little holiday sprigs. We've got some of our fun little metallic bows. And again, these are going to look great on your gift tags and your packaging. Go to make those gift cards. And what's nice is even if they flatten out, they still look like a bow. And depending on how long they've stayed flattened, they'll pop up, but they're not getting totally distorted. So you can go ahead and happily mail them. Stampin' Up! Has brought back our 3x3 envelopes, which are perfect for all of your little note cards and things like that. So we have our 3x3 note cards back. We have these really fun baubles, and you know I'm going to end up making earrings out of these. That's just something that's going to happen. But they're not really round, so you've got these fun little baubles that, again, a lot of things, don't always think cards. This is the time of the year when we're doing packaging. We're doing a lot of home decor items, so these are going to be beautiful added to banners. They're going to be beautiful to create homemade ornaments and things like that. So a lot of what we have here is designed with more than cards in mind. This is a really pretty multicolored ribbon. It's got the red and the green in it. Let's see if we lay it across here. Let's lay it this way. See if you can see it. Okay. Then what else do we have here? Stampin' Up! Had some test tubes a while back in the paper pumpkin kit, and they were so well received that we now have them in the catalog. And I do have a Pinterest board on test tubes. You'll want to come find me, Remarkably Janet, and look for my Pinterest board on test tube crafts. I did a lot of really fun ideas with them last year, so come find that Pinterest board. But look how nicely that these are shipped. And again, this is a great box that you're going to want to repurpose. But these are the clear test tubes. They have a little rubber stopper. They are plastic, so they're going to be safe for the young ones. But you're going to have fun filling those with all kinds of treats. You're going to want to make sure to stock up on them so that you have them into Valentine's, one of our other treat holidays. Black rhinestones. I can think of lots and lots of things to do with that. I've got a couple of friends turning milestone birthdays, and so of course while we don't want to talk about it, it is fun to create a card, and we'll just bling it up with a little bit of black. So we've got our black rhinestones. Then we have one of the other items that was one of the big sellers today and selected by demonstrators. These are acetate boxes. There's 12 in a pack. They're all pre-scored, and you're simply just going to go ahead and pop them up. And they're designed so that you can give a pack of greeting cards. I know that we used, many moons ago, we used to buy my grandmother a variety pack of greeting cards from a company called Current, and we would give her a roll of stamps, and that was always a traditional present for her, and then she would send cards all year. So now I can do that with homemade cards in this beautiful box. But of course there's other fun things you're going to be able to showcase in here, whether it's a large baked good, beautiful necklace, some kind of pretty little piece of clothing. I could see a sweet little baby bonnet, baby socks, even a cute little onesie. So lots of things are going to fit in there. And then another fun item is our little pizza boxes. So let me pull that out here for just a second. And again, you can see how these come. And they're already pre-scored. You have a shiny side and then you have a matte side. Depending on what side you want out, this side's going to be stampable, and then this side's going to have your pretty shine to it. But you're just going to kind of fold all the scores in, and you're going to be able to put it together that kind of quick and easy, and you'll have a sweet little pizza box. So how much fun is that going to be to decorate and to do lots of fun stuff with it? So I think I have showed you every single thing in the holiday catalog. I want to take a minute to talk to you about why I have everything. First off, as demonstrators, you do not need to own everything in the catalog. As demonstrators, we get to pick and choose how we run our business and what we want to invest in. I hold a large retreat twice a year. We are going into our 8th year with that retreat. And one of the fun things about that retreat is that they have access to almost all of the products in the Stampin' Up! Catalog. I move my entire craft room up there, the big shots, the ink pads. The only thing they need to show up with is some cardstock and ideas. And they can stamp with the stamps, the inks, they can die cut, they can punch. And that has made our retreat wildly successful. And that retreat is held in New Cumberland, Pennsylvania. We do have a few spots in April. In addition, this allows me to plan for the whole rest of the year. I do a couple of catalog launches. I do have one coming up August 12th and 13th where some of the product will be used and some of it will be on display. As a leader, I like having it available for my team to see it, to touch it. I do like having it so that I can talk about it when I'm doing my monthly virtual trainings with my team. So this is a wise investment. Also, as demonstrators, Stampin' Up! Gives us many opportunities to earn product for free. Those of us on the incentive trip received several hundreds of dollars in product from what you see here in the holiday catalog as nightly pillow gifts. In addition, we earn something called Flex Points, and we can choose to spend them on product. And so again, there's just different ways. As a demonstrator, I also choose to sell what's retired, and I choose to use that way to reinvest back in my business. So again, as a demonstrator, don't let the fact that I have all of this scare you away, but it's a great training tool for me, and it's one of the ways that I choose to run my business, but I've been doing this for 21 years. It also gives me a chance. I do a lot of classes for demonstrators on wise investing, so it gives me a chance to look at it, touch it, play it, and kind of get a better idea for how to steer those demonstrators that I train in investing in the catalog. Another thing that you'll see coming, and another reason why I wanted some of the product on hand, is I will be doing a holiday catalog product share. So I wanted the cardstock and embellishments and things like that on hand to create a visual of those samplers for you. Now, I did mention in the beginning that there were two ways to get your hands on the holiday catalog product. One was, of course, you can get the Carols of Christmas right now this month. Or another thing is that if you decide to join Stampin' Up! And my team, you can select all of your kit, $125 in product for $99 with free shipping from this catalog, which then opens the door for you to save 20%, which is another huge perk. So as a demonstrator, when I was ordering this, as I ordered, for example, $500 in product, I would get $70 of it for free, and then I would pay 20% less on that $500. So as a demonstrator, I get a discount, but then I also get host and customer rewards as well too. So it's an absolutely amazing opportunity. So come visit me at remarkablycreated.com to request a copy of this catalog if you do not have a demonstrator, to talk to me about joining. And then do me one last favor. Go ahead and comment below with 3 items that you would like me to create samples with starting on Monday next week. So what would you like me to go ahead and play with? And over the weekend, I will tally the votes based on your comments. And the top 3 will be the ones that I create with on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. And then finally, come visit me at remarkablycreated.com to join my newsletter. I do have 2 holiday catalog launch parties, August 12th and 13th, that are open to the public and demonstrators, and you're going to want details on that. So it is going to be an absolutely amazing holiday season. Stampin' Up! Definitely delivered the creativity, guys. So thank you for hanging with me. Take care and God bless.